Hello friend, it's Claudine. Welcome back to my desk where it is Frugal Friday today. That means we're going to play some savings challenges with just quarters, and we can get started right now. First, I want to show you that I have a handful of coins here. The reason I have these coins is because I just dumped out my wallet, and so I thought I would just add these quarters to the quarters I already have. So I've got adding 2, I think that's, oh, nope, adding 3. And then you can see this pile of nickels over here. I've already taken my dimes to the bank and got quarters for those, which we played with last week, and then there's a few left for today. And so I'm keeping my pennies in here separate because I've already separated these out. So I separated out the dimes, the nickels, and the quarters. No, the dimes, the nickels, and the pennies from this jar of my random change. Every time I dump out my wallet, I would put it in here. But I did get some of these paper holders for coins last time I was at the bank. So I'm gonna roll these up today if we have time, and if I can think of something to talk about. Also, these are pennies in here. But first, let's just do our Frugal Friday regular savings challenges with just quarters. Now, here's the thing about today. I am in the midst of a big decluttering of my house, and what that means is that things are a little bit chaotic. I don't know if you've ever tried to declutter your house, but for me, every time I do that, or even if I just am cleaning, things get just shoved away and moved over, and then I work on one area, but the other areas get crowded with the stuff that I've removed from the first area. So for better or for worse, that's what's happening. And as a result, I cannot find my quarter savings challenges. I don't know what I did with them. I feel like they're somewhere tucked away, because it's very much like me to be like, let me just tuck these away so that they're safe. Except for now, I can't find them. So because of that, we're gonna just start with 6 new ones, and it's fine because I'm not really keeping track of them because everything's going into my quarter jar. So this is really just more for fun, but it also conveniently gives me an excuse to show off some of my new savings challenges. Well, they're not new, but some of the free savings challenges that I made for you. They are on my Ko-Fi shop, and there's a bundle of 30 that you can grab all of them, or you can just take them by the theme. And I think there's about 3 per theme. So like this one has stockings, deck the halls, and then there's, I think, another one, trim the tree, that goes with this. So if you wanted 3 like winter holiday ones, that could be these. So I think I want to do stockings today, so that'll be 1. I love this little camper, so I want to do camper time. That's 2. And then let's see. Oh, look at these plants. I love these, but that's a lot. I don't know if I can do that today. I definitely want to do debt-free goals, so that is 3. Ooh, shelf life, that's a lot too, but I think let's do book, because that kind of is like the one with the teacup that I've been doing. In fact, let's scooch these over. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And let's see, reading challenge, time for chew. Oh, this will be a good one. I want to do this one. This is like, we call this time for chew. That means it's time to feed the animals, and we have cats, and we just call it chew instead of food, but only when I was going to say only when it's animals. Sometimes we say it to family members because we think it's funny. Anyway, so that would be number 5, time for chew. And I don't think I'm trying to think of what color. Let's do piggy party. So we'll do that one is number 6. Okay. So there's more of these. There's 30 of them. I'd love for you to grab those if you're interested. Okay, so I'm gonna just roll. Let's see how many we've got. This will be pretty quick. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, so 8 for today. 1 into 6, 2 into 6, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, and 2. Wow, that's kind of weird. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing these today, but we are going to do these. So scooch everything out of the way. let's see. I don't think I have, oh, I can use this. Sorry. So for Piggy Party, I'm going to use this midliner. And so we get to do, I have to hold these in my hand so I don't forget, because when I'm talking, I tend to like forget what I'm doing. So I'm just going to color these little piggies in. And what I wanted to talk about today while I do this is side hustles. So I have a side hustle that I love. I clean houses for some people, and not really, so I don't mean some people, I mean like one person. And then I have another family that I help out with laundry mostly and babysitting here and there. And I have another family I sometimes babysit for. But 3 for this. Wait, is this a nickel? Oh my God, this is a quarter. What is this? This is a nickel, you guys. This is not, look at how much it looks like a, am I crazy? All right, well, that's clearly a nickel. Okay, so then I guess we have 2 for time for 2. All right, so what I was saying is I have a couple little side hustles. No, not this one. But I would really love to hear what other people's side hustles are, because I'm just curious. I think it's really interesting what people do to make money. And I've had a lot of jobs over my lifetime. I do have a full-time, I think that's what I was saying. I do have a full-time job, 2 for 2. But of course, you know, I want to supplement my income so that I can pay off debt, save, and, you know, just generally have enough money for the things that I both need and want. 3 for camper time. And so I have been doing, like I said, I've been doing a little bit of a side hustle here and there and just kind of saving up my money. But I was wondering what else people are doing. So I just told you what I do. I have also, I've had an Etsy shop for a while. I have done multi-level marketing. I have done retail jobs, restaurant jobs, office jobs. The only thing I haven't done, I've picked up extra shifts to make extra money. The only thing I haven't really done is, well, maybe not the only thing I haven't done, but the main thing lately that I haven't done, 3 of these, is the, like DoorDash and Uber driving or Uber Eats or, what's that shopping one? Shipped. So, but I signed up for all those. I signed up for them, but I haven't actually done them. And I think it's because I'm super nervous that I'm going to do it wrong. Like, I just don't know what I'm doing. And honestly, like sometimes I get nervous about safety for women in particular with like driving at night and stuff like that. But I think you can make some good money with it. But then again, I've also heard that it's not very lucrative. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm curious, like, do you have a side hustle? What are you doing to make extra money? And I'd love to talk about it down below. I might actually do a whole video dedicated to side hustles and like spell out all the different options, because I've really been thinking about this a lot. Like, what can people do to make money? I mean, there's so many things. And I think sometimes when we're in that moment of feeling like we really don't have any money, we need money fast, we can't think of anything, but like, I think there are things you can do. And so like rebate apps, like that's not super fast, but it's definitely some money. I've made money off of those. I've got gift cards that I can use for Christmas, things like that. So, okay. Also, I just realized I've been dropping these into my penny jar. So that's not where they go. All right. So let's take this opportunity to count out and see how many pennies I have. And then I will move these quarters over into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's only 7 because of the nickel. Okay. So when I take my coin jar, my quarter jar off my tripod thing, it jiggles. So I'm going to put these all in here. And then I'm going to put this back over here. Okay. And I'm going to try not to have to edit this, so I'm leaving all that in. You're just going to see. This is just real life here. You're going to see it. Okay, so let's see. I haven't rolled coins in a long time. Do you guys roll your coins? Does your bank take coins, or do you have to roll them? Okay, so in here for pennies, I can put 50. I don't know. Do you think I have 50 pennies here? Let's just count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Okay, cool. So then let's see, how do you do this? I think you put one in and you kind of let it flip. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure I know how to do this. I feel like there's probably a smart way to do this, but maybe you need to put, okay, wait, maybe you need to put more in. Okay, now let's see. Okay, because the thing is, if you put it too far down, you won't have room for all the pennies. I'm just gonna keep adding pennies to this. I thought I could seal it up at the bottom, but I don't know if that's the case. Okay, this might not be a very interesting video portion because I just don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so I've got them in here. Okay, here's what we can do. So I'm gonna do this, line it up and push them down. Okay, so now they're in there. Can you see them down there? Okay, we'll add the rest. And so what I'm gonna do is take these back to the bank once I get like a few. I'm not gonna just take one. Well, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna just take one because you also can't do pennies at the drive-thru or rolled coins through the drive-thru. You have to go into the bank. So basically the only time I can go into the bank is on a Saturday. And so I try to, really the only time I can go to the bank is a Saturday. If I need to go in, it's even harder. So I'm gonna save these up till I get a few rolls. Maybe we'll have that today though. Oh, okay, well this is a lot bigger roll than I thought it was because I thought it would be really, really tight at each end. Okay, unless I counted that wrong, this is it. So this is one roll of pennies. I think that's how you do it. I don't know. If that's not how you do it, somebody should please tell me because I really don't know. So let's do it again. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm gonna save this one. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Okay. Now I pulled a couple out to look at because this one's 1958. I feel like that's really old, so I'm gonna hang on to that. Then this one just looks old. It's either 1990 or 1909. It's probably 1990. Yeah, it's 1990. That one's fine. Then this one I pulled out because it's so shiny. I thought it would be 2024, but it's 2022, which is funny. Like, why is this penny so shiny? Where has this been for 2 years that it didn't get dirty at all? That's really cool. Okay, well, the things I think about. I love money. Like, I love looking at dollar bills and like paper money, and I love looking at currency from other countries and looking at just coins, like in general. My father-in-law gave us this like train case full of like a little, like a little makeup looking carry-on kind of things, full of coins that he and his father had saved. And so I don't even know where to begin with this, but I feel like there's probably some valuable, fairly valuable coins in there. And I took it out, I don't know, a few weeks ago to see if I could kind of do some Google search to find like what there might be of value. And it was so overwhelming because there were so many different like the one coin, you know, I think there were like, I don't know, let's just say silver dollars. I'm not sure that that's actually even what it was, but like $50 or silver dollars. But there's just so many because of the year on them. And then also their coins have, sometimes they have like a little serial number on them. Like, let's see if I can see this one. This one looks like it's 1975. And if you look under the date, there's like a little letter. I can't, maybe a D on there. I don't know. So anyway, the year has something and like significance, and then the serial number. And then if you've ever seen like those TikToks where people are talking about the valuable coins to look for, like with the errors, like a die error, or I don't know what else, but it's crazy because there's so many things to look for. So I literally just gave up, and I was like, no, I can't do this. So I think I need to, someday I'll need to just take it somewhere and have them like look at it for me. Okay, here's number 2. So I have $1. So I have 4 quarters for next time. This is not gonna be enough. And then let's do this. We're just gonna count these because if I have enough here, I'll roll them, but I have to have, so these are nickels. They go in here, which is $2. So I have to have 40 nickels. I don't know that I have 40 nickels, but let's check it out. So we've got 2, 4,